Hola, clase. ¿Cómo están? Excelente. And welcome to a brand new week of learning with Senor Cow Cow. Let's go ahead and get started with your warm up. So, we're kind of in between things because we just did your vocabulary quiz over travel, and now we are moving on to a grammatical concept. So, it's kind of a refresher. I've made this new warm up and see what you think about it. See how well you can remember ser versus estar and saber versus conocer, the two words that mean to be and the two words that mean to know. So you have to use the right one to say each one of these. Okay, clase, por favor, saquen papel y practiquen. Pause the video now. Okay, good. All right, number one, we are nervous. Estamos nerviosos. The students are behind the school. Los estudiantes están detrás de la escuela. My friend is very athletic. Mi amigo es muy atlético. I know that LeBron James is tall. Yo sé que LeBron James es alto. I know that he is tall. We know, Senor Coward. Conocemos a Senor Coward. And finally, they know their way around Atlanta. Oh my gosh, hold on. Ellos conocen Atlanta. And there you have it. Okay, so today we are going to talk about something called direct object pronouns, or DOPs. Okay, so let me demonstrate this first. Let's say I'm holding a cookie, which I was earlier before I ate them. Okay, so for example, we'll do it with a pen. All right, so pen, we'll use the word la pluma. Okay, I say yo tengo la pluma. ¿La quieres? ¿La necesitas? ¿No la necesitas? Yo la tengo. Yo la tengo. ¿No la necesitas? Muy bien. Let's say I'm holding two sandwiches. Ah, yo tengo los sándwiches. ¿Los quieres? ¿Los comes? ¿No los comes? Yo los como. Y los tengo. Yo los tengo. ¿No los quieres? Ah, no hay problema. And there we go. Okay, so the whole point is we are referring to something without saying it all the time. Now, just to make sure that you get this as well, one thing I always say in class is this is what the world would sound like without any pronouns. Imagine two people talking. Do you have the book? Yes, I have the book. Where is the book? The book is in my car. I'll go get the book. Okay? You see how repetitive it is. We don't need to keep saying book because because we already know what it is. So here's how the world actually does sound. Do you have the book? Yeah, I've got it. It's in my car. I'll go get it. You don't have to keep saying book, book, book because we've already said it. We know what it is. Even if you don't say it, like you could hold up the pen. ¿La necesitas? Do you need it? I know what it is. You don't have to say what it is. Okay, so let's just start at the beginning here. All right, so these are called direct object pronouns, or DOPs, and they are me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las. Now, I do have a little song that I've made up to remember this one. So imagine that we're Vikings on a ship, and we're going to sing along as we row. And it goes a little something like this. Me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las. These are the direct object pronouns. And there we go. Let me make sure I'm recording the right screen here just so I don't mess this up. Okay, good. All right. Oh, you said you want me to sing it again? Okay, here we go. Metelo, la, nosos, los, las. These are the direct object pronouns. Ah, whew, nailed it every time. Okay, so here's some grammatical language, so pay attention. Direct object pronouns are used to replace the direct object in a sentence. A direct object is whatever receives the action of the verb. This, I'm so sorry, guys. It's the end of the day. This is a very simple idea. It's whatever the verb is talking about. For example, in the sentence, I eat the cookie. Eat is the verb. What do I eat? The cookie. That makes it the direct object. I read the book. Read is the verb. What do I read? The book. That's the direct object. I see the girl. The verb is see. Who do I see? The girl. It's whatever the verb is touching. What does the verb affect? That is the direct object. So that's what we will be replacing. So for example, in Spanish, I have the dogs is tengo los perros. When we take out the direct object and use a direct object pronoun, it now says los tengo. I have them. We do this to avoid saying the dogs a million times, just like in English. So what started as tengo los perros, let's look at what each word means. I have the dogs. This whole the dogs thing, this whole thing, the whole point of what we're doing, guys, is we get rid of it. It's gone. So we still have tengo. So now we say los tengo. I have them. A direct object pronoun matches what it replaces in number and gender, and you put it right before the verb. So again, I'm going to put these back up here. If you have a word like casas, you see that ending? That matches las because it's also feminine and plural. Okay? If it is something like chico, okay, or even something like papel, that is masculine singular, so that would be lo. So we would use lo to say it and las to say them. And you're wondering, well, how do you use these other ones? Well, if you want to say something like, I see you, you would say te veo. This word says I see. This one says you. Te veo. They listen to us. Ellos nos escuchan. They listen to us. Okay. And again, you put it right before the verb. So it's like saying, you I see. Us they listen to. Okay, here's some simple examples. We need the cookies. Necesitamos las galletas. We need them. Las necesitamos. So in a realistic conversation, you would use this as kind of a follow-up. It's like, do you have the cookies? We need them. Right? You don't need to say cookies again. And notice how they match. We took out las galletas and replaced it with las. She wants the cat. Quiere el gato. She wants it. Lo quiere. Take out el gato, replace it with lo. So the whole point is we are not saying cat. If this is the cat, we are now just thinking about the cat. We can refer to it, we can whatever, but we're not going to say gato. That's the whole point of doing this in the first place. Okay, now here's some for you to try. Go ahead, pause the video now and really give these a try. Okay, they eat the pizza. Comen la pizza. Okay, so now what we're going to do behind the scenes, la pizza, We're taking it out, and we have to replace it with something. Okay, so if we didn't replace it, it would just say they eat, and we don't know what it is. But as it is, we're going to say la comen. They eat it. We have the books. Tenemos los libros. Again, we're going to get rid of this. It's gone, the whole thing, and we're going to replace it with los tenemos. We have them. And finally, they watch us is nos miran. This word says they watch, and this one says us. I don't want you to underestimate this. A lot of students have trouble with this every year across all the teachers. So I want you to be as prepared as you can. Ask yourself, is this giving you trouble? Is this a difficult concept? If I'm not explaining it well, I encourage you to go on YouTube, find someone else who maybe could explain it better to you. Okay, maybe someone else can put it better so that you personally would understand. Okay. Also, these are really good when it comes to answering questions. For example, look here. ¿Dónde está mi libro? ¿Lo tienes? Where is my book? Do you have it? And here's two people talking. ¿Tienes mi calculadora? Sí, la tengo. Do you have my calculator? Yes, I have it. This is really common. Sí, la tengo. I got it. Now, the last thing to show you is what we call two verbs, two ways. If there are two verbs in the sentence, and it's very important, then you can write it one of two ways. For example, what we were talking about before, here's the verb. You have to put the pronoun right before the verb. La tengo, los necesitamos, te mira. Whatever it is, it's got to come here because you have one verb, one place to put it. And we've run into this before. However, if we have two verbs, here we have want and buy. Two verbs working together. Once we take out el coche and replace it with lo, we can choose where to put this. I want to buy it. You can say lo quiero comprar, or the more likely, quiero comprarlo. Like, let's say you're going shopping for cars. You say, ¿Dónde está el carro? Quiero comprarlo. Quiero comprarlo. Where's the car? I want to buy it. And again, look at each word very carefully. Quiero, I want. Comprar, to buy. We've done this before. So you can put the pronoun before the two verbs, which is here, or attached to the end, which is here. Never in the middle. Nothing will ever go there. Okay? So here we are. There are two ways to write each one of these, and look at the exact wording. You know how to say I need, and you know how to say to read. Okay? He wants to sell. So here you have the word libros and casa. This stuff needs to explode right off the page, jump out and grab your attention because it's telling you about what you're going to need. Okay? So pause now and try these. Okay, first one. Los necesito leer. Necesito leerlos. And again, if this looks like just a bunch of words, take your time. Necesito, I need. Leer, to read. Los, them. He wants to sell it. La quiere vender or quiere venderla. He wants to sell it, which again is matching the word casa. Okay, so here are just some useful things that we've already gone over, but here they are again. Necesitar, to need. Querer, to want. Tener que plus infinitive, to have to do something. Irá plus infinitive, going to do something. Okay? Now, in class, I'm going to have the students write their own two examples, and we're going to share and read those. I'm going to skip that for you guys. You're welcome to do it on your own if you'd like to. If you just want the practice of saying something like, I eat them, we buy it, they sell them, I need it, whatever it is, you're welcome to make your own sentence. I watch you, they listen to us, whatever will get you some practice. So what I'm going to leave you with is this sheet, and I will go over this sheet tomorrow. Let me make a note to do that. 1 second. Almost there. Okay, so here's your practice sheet. This is on Google Classroom, and it's got all kind of practice. I need the books. I need them. We have the calculator. We have it. Part B, you're answering questions. Do you have the novel? Yes, I have it. Okay. Referring to el pan, write 3 sentences about what different people do with it. I eat it, my friends buy it, you sell it. Circle the one to match what you're replacing in each one. Here, you are taking out the bold words and replacing it with a pronoun. And finally, at the end, you have changed the sentences using the model. So, for example, Paco quiere comprar las botas. Paco wants to buy the boots. You can say Paco las quiere comprar or Paco quiere comprarlas. Okay, and because this is a two-sided worksheet, and again, I'll never try to take up your whole day. I don't want to do that any more than y'all want me to do it to you. I will give you a couple of days to do this. Okay, but do it. It's not a whole lot to write. It's going to take your time. It's going to take some time, like anything that's worthwhile. But I promise you, when we do have a test on this, you'll be glad that you did. Okay? So I will leave you with that, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.